It's time for Wrestling Trivia Challenge. And here's your host, the owner of NoDQ.com, Aaron Rift.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Aaron Rift here from NoDQ.com. Welcome to Wrestling Trivia Challenge. The mini tournament to determine the next contender for Jeff Meacham continues. We have two new participants for today's challenge. Let me introduce the participants first. Coming from Portland, Oregon, or greater Portland area, we have RJ. How's it going, RJ?
Hi, Aaron. Thanks for having me on. It's good to be back.
Yes, you were on the No DQ panel a while back, and now you're going to try to dethrone Jeff Meacham, but you got to go through two people. This is the first match of a mini tournament. Let's introduce the other challenger for today. He is from halfway around the world. We have David. How's it going, David?
Hey, Aaron. Doing good. Very excited to be here.
Glad to have you on. Where are you from exactly?
The Rock of Gibraltar. It's a British overseas territory in the southern tip of Spain.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
So very far away.
Well, far away
Cool.
from us, at least. You know, for you, you're right in the center of the universe, and for us, we're like way out there in the middle of nowhere. But anyways, let me explain the rules for the trivia match today. I will be asking you guys a total of 20 questions. Each person will take turns answering a question. Each person will have 10 seconds to answer a question when I say go. If he answers incorrectly or the time runs out, the other person will have 10 seconds to answer that question. Now, there is a Greg Cherry rule, which means that if you are in the middle of answering a question when the buzzer goes off, I will still accept your answer. Now, each player is entitled to one skip during the game. So if there's a question you don't know and you think your other opponent might know the answer, then you can choose to implement your skip and get another question. But you can only do it one time during the game. So use your skip wisely. You can do it at any time during the game. You get the one skip. Now, if we are tied at the end, we will have a special sudden death round until somebody breaks the tie. Now, do you guys have any other questions? Or are you ready to go?
I think I'm pretty good. Let's go for it.
All right, let's go for it. So, RJ, you will be going first. You will be the odd numbers, and David, you will be the even numbers. So, RJ, the first question today will be for you. Here we go.
Okay.
Question number 1. Which wrestler said the following line? You treat me like a dog and you expect me to smile. You remind me of a jackass. You have 10 seconds. Go.
Ooh, I don't know that one. I'll take a guess. Was it Road Dogg?
That is incorrect. So, David, you now have 10 seconds to answer that question. You treat me like a dog and you expect me to smile. You remind me of a jackass. Who said that? 10 seconds. Go.
Was it Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yes, it was. You got it. Nice job.
Ooh.
So David has 1 point here. And now we move on to question number 2. So this is for David. David, this question is for you. At which pay-per-view did Kurt Angle defeat The Rock to capture his first world title? You have 10 seconds. Go.
No Mercy 2000.
Yes, you got it. Nice job. So David now has 2 points, and we move on to question number 3. This is back to RJ. All right, RJ, here we go. Who did Booker T defeat to become the 2006 WWE King of the Ring winner? You have 10 seconds. Go.
Was it Bobby Lashley?
Yes, it was. You got it. Nice job, RJ. So now RJ is on the board here, and we move on to question number 4 for David. David, here we go. According to Spotify, what is the name of Scott Steiner's WWE theme song? You have 10 seconds. Go.
Sirens?
That is incorrect. RJ, you have 10 seconds. Go.
Oh, geez. I don't even know this one.
Take a guess.
Warning?
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Holla If You Hear Me. That is the name of the song on Spotify.
I should have known that.
Yeah, it could be tricky, but if you don't know, just take an educated guess. That's usually your best bet. But anyways, let's move on here to question number 5, which is for RJ. So here we go, RJ. What was the opening match of the WrestleMania 17 pay-per-view broadcast? You have 10 seconds, go.
Ooh, was it? I can't remember.
Yes.
I'll just skip.
Oh, you're skipping? All right.
Actually, no, I won't skip it. Was it the hardcore match, Raven?
That's incorrect. So now,
okay, I don't know.
So now
You take it.
David's going to get an opportunity. The opening match of WrestleMania 17. 10 seconds, go.
Chris Jericho versus William Regal.
Yeah, you got it. Nice job, David.
All right, good job.
All right, so David gets a point here. He now has 3. We move on to question number 6. So we're going back a little bit for this one. We'll see if you guys know stuff a little bit older. All right, here we go. Question number 6 for David. At which pay-per-view event did Rick Martel turn on Tito Santana to break up their Strikeforce tag team? You have 10 seconds, go.
Was it WrestleMania 5?
Yes. Nice job. I'm very impressed, David. You're doing really well here. But this is by no means over. We still got a lot of questions to go here. RJ could very easily catch up. So let's move on here to question number 7 for RJ. Here we go. RJ, which city hosted the 2008 Royal Rumble pay-per-view event? You have 10 seconds. Go.
Was it New York City?
Yes, that is correct. You got it.
Whew.
Madison Square Garden. That was John Cena's big return, coming back from that injury. People thought he was going to be gone for a long time, and he came back, like way sooner than everyone was expecting.
I remember that.
Yeah. Let's move on here now to question number 8 for David. David, which wrestler was featured on the July 16th, 2007 edition of People magazine? You have 10 seconds. Go.
Was it John Cena?
That is incorrect. RJ, which wrestler was featured on the July 16th, 2007 edition of People magazine? 10 seconds. Go.
2007. I believe it was Chris Benoit.
Yes, you got it. It was, in fact, Chris Benoit. So RJ gets that point. I actually have that magazine in the background. I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not.
Yeah, I remember you showed me that.
Yes.
Well, there you go. All right, so let's move on here to question number 9. This is for RJ.
Okay.
RJ, this is a WCW question. Who did Hulk Hogan wrestle on the 2nd episode of Monday Nitro on 9/11/1995? You have 10 seconds. Go.
Was it Big Bubba Rogers, the Big Boss Man?
That is incorrect. David, you have 10 seconds. Go.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say maybe it was Arn Anderson.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer was Lex Luger. On the first Nitro, it was Hogan versus Big Bubba, and at the end, Luger came out and challenged Hogan, and they fought on the 2nd episode of Nitro.
That's right. Yeah.
So I stumped you guys on that one. All right.
Yeah, that was a thumper.
All right, let's move on to question number 10, and this is back to David. This is another older question. Okay, here we go. David, who was Jesse Ventura's co-host for the earliest episodes of Primetime Wrestling in 1985? You have 10 seconds. Go.
I want to say it was Bruno Sammartino, but it's not.
Yeah, that's incorrect. So, RJ, Jesse Ventura's first co-host for the earliest episodes of Primetime Wrestling. 10 seconds. Go.
Was it Lord Alfred Hayes?
That is also incorrect. You both had good guesses, but the correct answer was Jack Reynolds. If you go back and watch those early Primetime Wrestlings, it was Jack Reynolds.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was a bit of a tricky one. That's a really old question.
Yeah, that was tricky.
Yeah. All right, RJ.
I'll need to get to the network.
Yeah. This is back to you, RJ, for question number 11.
Okay.
This is another WCW question. All right. Who won the 1993 Battle Bowl Battle Royal? You have 10 seconds. Go.
Oh, geez, 1993. Was it Sting?
That is incorrect. All right, David, you
Yeah.
have 10 seconds. 1993 Battle Bowl winner. Go.
Was it Ric Flair?
That is also incorrect. The correct answer was Vader. Vader was the winner of that.
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah. So there
That's
you go.
a tricky one.
Yeah, I'm getting you guys on a couple here. All right, let's move on
Yeah,
here
these are tricky.
to question number 12 for David. I mean, I got to give you guys the tough questions if you want a shot at beating Jeff Meacham. So you guys got to, whoever wins this, you
Yeah.
got to do your homework a little bit and really get into the groove if you want to. Because you got another opponent. The winner of this is going to be facing the winner of the other match. So let's move on here to question number 12. This is for David. What was the WWE World Title match at the very first In Your House pay-per-view in 1995? 10 seconds, go.
Diesel versus Psycho Sid.
Yep, you got it. All right, so that's another point for David. All right, so now we move on here to question number 13 for RJ. RJ,
Okay.
which wrestler wore a t-shirt that said Invasion MVP during the WCW ECW Invasion storyline? 10 seconds, go.
Invasion MVP. Was it Mike Awesome?
That is incorrect.
I
David,
don't know.
you have 10 seconds.
Was
Invasion
Chris
MVP. All right, say when I say go. Go.
Chris Canyon?
Yes, you got it. All right,
Dang.
that's another point for David here. All right, so now
Okay.
now we are on question number 14 for David. Who did Roman Reigns defeat to win the vacant WWE World Title at the 2015 Survivor Series pay-per-view? 10 seconds, go.
Dean Ambrose.
Yep, you got it. So
Yeah.
that's
And then Sheamus cashed in on him.
Yep.
And ruined the party.
All right, RJ, this is for you. Question number 15.
Okay.
Jim Cornette had his famous fast food restaurant outburst at which major chain? You have 10 seconds, go.
Was it Wendy's?
That is incorrect. David, you have 10 seconds, go.
Was it McDonald's?
That is also incorrect. The correct answer was Dairy Queen.
Oh.
Go back and watch
really?
that clip from 1994 when, or 93, whenever it was, when Jim Cornette cussed out the Dairy Queen worker. That is Jim Cornette at his best. Check it out if
Yeah.
you haven't. But there is a lot of profanity, so a little bit of a warning there. Speaking
Good
of
old
profanity, David, question number 16. Which wrestler uses the phrase where he threatens to break your back and make you humble? And I left out the really vulgar part, but break your back and make you humble. Who's famous for saying that? 10 seconds, go.
The Iron Sheik.
That's it. You got it, David. Nice job there.
Nice.
So now we move on here to question number 17 for RJ. RJ, which wrestler in TNA used the nickname the Alpha Male? 10 seconds, go.
Was it Marty Brown or Monty Brown?
Yeah, you got it. Monty Brown is the
Or
correct
Marcus
answer.
Corvon and
Or Marcus
ECW.
Corvon.
Yeah.
Yes, but he was Monty Brown in TNA, so you get that point. Good job, RJ. And now we move on here to number 18, and this is for David. Which was the first WrestleMania to be held outside of the United States? You have 10 seconds, go.
WrestleMania 6.
Yep, that's it. WrestleMania 6, Toronto Sky Dome, Hogan versus Warrior. So
Great match.
Great match. Well, I mean, what you would define a great match? Everyone has their own opinion on that, but very entertaining match, I will say that. So now we are on question number 19 for RJ. Here we go, RJ. When Bret, wait a minute. I think I gotta read this correctly. Okay. What did Bret Hart say on an episode of Raw in 1997? And I quote, "That guy there in the green shirt is nothing but a homo." Who was he referring to when he said that? 10 seconds, go.
Was it Shawn Michaels or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
That is incorrect. David, you have 10 seconds. Go.
Was it Shawn Michaels? I'm sure it was Shawn Michaels.
Wasn't Shawn Michaels.
I'm gonna guess and say it was.
Well, your time's
Won't
out.
be Sid.
The correct answer was Triple H. He did say Shawn Michaels was a homo, but he said that guy in the green shirt right beside you was a homo. So
Okay.
he did call both of them a homo, but yeah, the guy in the green shirt specifically was Triple H. So got you guys on that one. That was a very controversial Raw segment, 1997, the night after Bad Blood. All right, so now we are on the final question, question number 20, and this is for David. All right, David. Randy Savage made his first WCW pay-per-view appearance at which event? You have 10 seconds. Go.
Pay-per-view?
Yes, the pay-per-view name.
Was it Arcade?
Is that Starrcade? Did you say Starrcade?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
That is correct. So on that note, we have done the 20 questions, and the winner of this trivia match is David. Congratulations, David, with 10 correct answers.
Congrats, David.
And thank you, RJ, for being on. You gave it a great fight against
Well done,
David
RJ.
today. RJ, any
For
words
having
you
me,
have?
Man, those were pretty tough questions. Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I got to get you guys prepared for Jeff Meacham. And RJ, any final thoughts and anything you would like to plug?
Congrats to David. I wish you all the best of luck in the next round, and keep getting your best news from NoDQ.com and from Aaron Griff.
Thank you very much, RJ. I appreciate that. And David, any final thoughts you have before we sign off today? Anything you would like to plug?
Well, if there's something I'm going to plug is I'm actually in the process right now of transcribing a very special interview I conducted a few months ago with Sean Mooney, which is very, very interesting.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
So you have a link or anything to promote?
Well, once it's out there, I'll send you the link, and I'll gladly share it with NoDQ. I think it'll be a fascinating read. It's not very often you hear a WWE legend, to say the least, actually promoting the products and actually plugging the products in a very good way. So props to Sean Mooney for having me on and actually allowing me to give an interview.
Well, right on. That sounds good. I look forward to that, and thank you for sharing that with us. I appreciate that. So, David, you will be moving on to the next match. We got an opponent for you. We'll see who wins that match, and the winner of that will go on to face Jeff Meacham and maybe finally end his reign of terror. Jeff Meacham has been pretty much unstoppable. So hopefully one of you guys can stop him. So study up, do your trivia research, and we'll see what happens. And thank you all for watching this edition of Wrestling Trivia Challenge. We will see you next time.